welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Stranger Things Season 2 Episode 3. If you want to watch our uncut series reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode it was Halloween and the boys were getting prepared to go trick-or-treating and they were dressed up as the Ghostbusters and it was really cute. They invited Max to come along with them and Mike wasn't very happy with that. I'm not really sure why. He was saying like, why do we have to ruin it by inviting a girl and stuff like that, and I think maybe he was just jealous because, you know, he's missing 11, and because he never had a problem with 11 being a girl and her joining the group, so I guess it's like, if we're gonna have a girl in the group, why isn't it 11, you know?
I totally agree. I think he really misses 11 and that's really understandable because she's sort of like his first love in a way, and you know, he's just lost her so like suddenly, like he hasn't had long with her and all of a sudden she's gone and that's it. Like there's no closure, like she's just gone, and I completely understand why he'd be a bit miffed at the fact that there's like a new girl that's joined, sort of like in a replacement in a way. So yeah, I think he's having a hard time dealing with that and just confused with his feelings. I think he's still so young. Like yeah, it's understandable.
And Will was frustrated because he feels like everyone has to watch him, and so Jonathan let him go off on his own. Well, not on his own, but he let the group go off on their own without him chaperoning. And he went off to a party which Nancy had invited him to, and Nancy was there getting very drunk and she really took it out on Steve. And I think they might be broken up now.
Weirdly, Nancy and Steve are constantly together, even after everything. Even after last season, like when Steve was introduced to demons and he's still stuck around. And, you know, he's still there, even after everything. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to stay or go. I think it's gonna be fine. I just can't get over like Nancy and Jonathan's moment. Like they're so good together. Why aren't they together? It's so annoying. They would be perfect. Like he's just such a good guy, and I mean Steve's redeemed himself since last season, but even still doesn't have the chemistry.
She was upset as well because they'd been to have lunch with, or dinner with Barb's parents, and they found out that they're being scammed by this guy who says that he can find Barb, and they've like remortgaged their house and everything, and obviously they're sitting there knowing that Barb is dead and never coming back, so to see her parents still have hope and like literally remortgaging their house in order to pay someone to find her, it's so sad.
It was so heartbreaking, that entire dinner, and that effect really laid heavy on Nancy, understandably. It would anyone. And it's like kind of funny to me how Steve's the one that's reassuring her, saying just don't do it, just it's fine, we just got to get through this, and he's like the newbie to this like crazy world that they're in. So yeah, I felt so terrible for Barb's family. Like I think I would break. I think I'd be like, you know what, your daughter's dead, right, see ya. That's what I'm saying. Like oh, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Watching a family fall apart, it's terrible.
Yeah, I know, it's so sad. I don't know if I would have the strength to tell them, like, especially the situation, they would want to know why, like, how do you know this? And then if you told them, oh, we went to the upside down, it's this supernatural world, forget about it.
There's portals dotted all around the town, there's loads of like demons about, and he ate your daughter and sort of spat her back out. Yeah, it's all fine.
Yeah, how do you explain that really?
Don't know what Hopper's gonna do with this family, because surely they're still in contact, like she's a missing person. But we're still on Halloween night.
Oh yeah, the episode ended with something rattling in that dustbin.
Yeah.
And he opened it.
Something happened? No, what? No. Are you constipated again?
Oh my god!
Okay, you're acting weird.
I am not acting weird.
Ooh.
A motor to make it look like I caught a ghost, just like the movie.
So funny.
Temporary eviction, buddy.
Aww. Let's hope you don't tread on it.
What the fuck is that again? Is that what's in the dustbin?
What are you, little guy?
Is he literally just brought in a monster into his house?
I mean, I wouldn't advise feeding chocolate to any animal.
It's actually kind of cute
I know.
in a weird way.
Favourite character in season 2.
I just hope it doesn't grow into something monstrous.
It's growing.
I knew it! Look, it's getting bigger!
Oh
Is that
no,
11?
it's a flashback. Yeah.
Why don't she go to him?
Trust issues?
Or maybe this is what she's doing now. Oh my god, the shock.
I'm just gonna have to enjoy this triple-decker Eggo extravaganza on my own.
That opened her eyes.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God, that looks disgusting.
Visited him again last night.
He knows about it.
He says he needs me.
It's too dangerous. You're the last thing he needs right now.
That's not very nice.
It's a bit savage.
Say soon on day 21.
Ooh.
You say soon on day 205.
Ah,
You
she's
now
counting.
say soon on day 326.
What is this? You're like counting the days now, like you're some kind of prisoner?
She
When
kind of is.
is soon?
I don't think you can put a number on it, but you shouldn't give her false promises.
Don't know.
Day 700 on day 800. I need to see something.
Oh. She is lethal when she wants
Jesus
to be.
Christ.
What do you say, big guy? You want to go for a ride in the Bobmobile?
The Popmobile.
Did I ever tell you about Mr. Baldo?
That's an incredible name.
Hey, kiddo, would you like a balloon? Go ahead, laugh. It's funny.
It's really
Let's talk about
creepy.
that. Every night, he would come to me in my dreams.
This is
Every
sounding
night
a
when
bit
he came to
familiar.
me, I ran. And then one day, the nightmares suddenly stopped. I didn't run.
Oh my god.
This time,
You can't really
I
control
stood
what
my
you do in
ground.
your dreams,
I
though.
just looked at Mr.
I
Baldo
think Will can though.
and his stupid face, and I said, go away.
I think this is good advice.
Never saw him again.
Go on, Bob. Solid
peasy,
advice right there. Just gotta be brave.
Easy peasy.
I mean, I get it, he got lost in the woods for a week or something, but
Lost in
Why
the
is he a zombie?
woods.
We had a funeral for him and everything.
after a week.
It's public knowledge. You can ask anybody except Will because he is really sensitive about it.
Oh, it seems like Max is sort of becoming part of the group now.
Friends that knew him started referring to him
They're
as
just about to
no
keep
longer
looking at
gay
him.
program.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Clark. Really, I'm so sorry. Please continue with the class. We have to meet, all of us, at lunch, AV Club. Why? I have something you won't believe.
Did you bring it to school?
Lunch.
Dustin,
Yes, my lord.
you can't join the
Oh,
class now.
Lord.
Please. Yes.
Case of Phineas Gage.
Phineas Gage.
Impulsive. Team
He's so cute.
Terrible words that
Oh my god.
More lady problems, Chief?
Is it making a pattern?
It's making a pattern.
Oh, rings.
Rings in the middle.
Oh my gosh. Was the house the thing in the middle? Or the place that he's keeping her?
Oh no, please don't tell me she leaves and gets herself in trouble. God, this is it. Oh, it's a bit dusty in there.
A lot of history here.
He
Some
really
family.
rejuvenated it.
Takes a little imagination, but once we fix it up, it's gonna be nice. Real nice.
He's so
'Cause you know
hopeful.
this is music.
I love
Never
how
seen him look so
excited he
happy.
is. I know, he's so happy. Has she ever heard music like this before?
Oh, probably not actually.
She's seen the
Oh my
TV, but
The dust.
she's a fast learner.
Quite wholesome.
It is, isn't it? Oh God, they got rats.
Oh no, it's for anyone that tries to enter.
Oh, right, he did take precautions.
Anybody gets close, it's gonna make a loud noise like a gunfire. Bang!
And then what does she do?
Only open the door if you hear my secret knock.
She must have a hell of a vitamin D insufficiency.
I was just thinking that. You've got to have some sunlight to your skin.
That's it. 3 rules.
She's just broken them.
Call them the, don't be stupid rules.
Oh no, she knows
Not
it.
stupid.
She's pissed off now.
Will this be the episode she's reunited with Mike?
Harrington, right? I heard you used to run this school.
Oh, he's that
True.
horrible
Steve that used to
big
climb
brother
down.
of Max.
Then
Yeah.
you turn bitch.
Battle of the iconic hairdos.
Where were you this morning? I missed first period.
Figured Jonathan would take you.
What are you talking about? You got mad at me because I was drunk, and then you took me home.
I got mad at her.
Your mind gets a little bit fuzzy.
Oh.
That was your other boyfriend. That was Jonathan. Our whole relationship is bullshit, and I mean, pretty much everything's just bullshit.
She
bullshit,
really
bullshit.
doesn't remember
Oh yeah.
anything.
Also, you don't love me. Then tell me.
Tell you what?
You love
Love
him.
me.
Really?
Harrington!
She doesn't love him, does she?
To your bullshit.
Nancy, just tell him. Does Max even know anything about what's going on?
I didn't think so.
Oh God, he's slimy.
Oh, he's like a living booger. Aren't there non-aquatic pollywogs? Terrestrial
Well,
pollywogs?
that's why it's called
Yep.
Pollywog, the
Here to be exact.
episode.
Injurana semipalmata.
Looks like something's moving inside of it.
Ooh.
Doesn't like light, does he?
Is that because it lived in the upside down in the darkness?
Yeah, it's all pointing to it, isn't it?
And I've discovered a new species.
He looks so happy.
He's like, I'm gonna be a freaking scientist, man. I've discovered.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my god, no! It's not one of those, is it?
Wait, I didn't remember that part.
I kind of feel like I'm breaking through with him. I mean, not so much Jonathan. He's a tough cookie to crack, but with Will, I don't know. I feel like we're...
I don't mind you, Bob, but I'm not having you uproot their family to Chicago or whatever you
I
said.
know.
I went back and watched the tape, and there were some older kids picking on Will.
Oh.
What?
He scared them.
I swear to God, I will kill them.
That's what I love about you. You punch back.
Yeah.
Bob loves a strong, independent woman.
See, these patterns here are really pretty. I like the design. It's almost psychedelic.
You
We're
like
not
the
here
design.
We're not here to do sort of like art understanding here, mate. We're in serious danger.
Is spreading from this place, from this lab.
Ah,
That's impossible.
okay.
It's-
It was the lab.
The last burn
Oh.
was 2 days ago. It's contained.
What if there's a leak? Go out there to every area on this map and you run your tests or whatever the hell it is you do and you see if anything comes up.
No, he's really upset. He was still worried about you.
I like how Jonathan's reassuring her about her relationship.
Jonathan's fighting Steve's corner.
I know.
What if I did mean it?
She does mean
All
it.
this
Come on,
time,
look at her.
I've been trying so hard to pretend like everything's fine, but it's not.
Like there's this weight you're carrying around with you. I feel it too.
See,
No, but
Jonathan
it's different for you.
understands.
Will came home.
But he also saw Barb.
People who did this ruined so many lives. They just get away with it.
The people responsible for this? They're dead.
Do you really believe that?
Well, that must be sad to see.
Do I have a mother?
Oh.
Yeah, she's not around anymore.
God.
We don't really know about her parents though, did we?
Yeah, we don't know if that woman actually was her mum.
I'm sorry about that kid.
You can never have that family unit like every child deserves.
And father died 4 days afterwards from a fever.
What the hell is this? Read her a
Can you-
bedtime story.
Can you read something a bit lighter?
Where is school?
School, it's about a mile that way, at least.
Oh my god, 11!
It's brutal imagery right there.
That is actually really scary.
Oh, but because that was memorable, she might report it.
This one just goes into the
It
camera.
sounds complicated.
It's blue, I think it's the word.
I was thinking maybe tonight we could...
Bye.
Bye, Bob! There's something a bit creepy about watching this.
I know, whenever you see old footage like this, it's usually in serial killer
Yeah.
documentaries.
Oh, that must be horrible to watch. Oh my god! That outline, it's like that spider demon.
So it is like he passes a veil between the upside down and
It's just an
the normal
aggressive
world.
drawing. Your heart would sink if you were Joyce right now. This is round 2.
And that one looks scarier.
What?
about D'Artagnan.
Is the teacher going to be part of their squad?
Consider my interest piqued.
The teacher is so
first,
cute.
Let's just clarify that this is my discovery, not yours. We need to go right now. Right now!
You're not part of the gang, sorry, sir.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I was so close.
Hello?
They locked her out.
Can I come in yet?
Will saw something that looked like Dart last year.
Kinda, but there was no tail. But then he heard it yesterday. The exact same sound when Will was stuck in the upside down.
Has he not
Somehow
told him about
acquired
throwing
true
up that
sight.
thing?
True sight?
Gives you the power to see into the ethereal plane.
Yes.
We have to take him to Hopper.
I agree.
No, no way. If we take him to Hopper, Dart's as good as dead.
Maybe he should be dead.
How can you
Yeah,
say
it
that?
probably should be.
We have a bond.
A bond?
Oh, fuck off,
Because
Dustin.
No, because he trusts me.
He trusts.
He doesn't.
Yes, I promised that I would take care of him.
Come on, Dustin. Look, it's about to explode out that box.
Holy shit.
The colour.
It's so gross.
Oh. No!
Kill it! Kill it!
No, don't!
What are you talking about? It's a demon! Havoc in your skull!
Don't hurt him! Don't you hurt him!
Stop being delusional. This could turn into a full-fledged demon.
I'm with Dustin.
Oh no.
Hello,
That's
Marcia speaking.
Barb, Mum.
Hello? I need to tell you something. Something about
What
Barb.
did they get from the radio shop
That
though?
night.
I don't know.
I haven't been honest with you.
Meet me tomorrow, Forest Hills Park, 9 a.m.
Oh my god, who's listening?
And don't call me back here.
Oh
It's
my
dangerous.
god. Is that the lab? Recording her phone calls. What the hell?
How could
What
they do
else?
that?
That could mean they're doing everyone.
Remember that Russian girl Murray was going on about?
Oh
the other
no,
day?
the mum reported it, like you said.
I'm thinking he's not so crazy after all.
Stay where you are. Do not move.
Hopper's pissed now.
That gets him moving.
Well, Hopper's got to be in 10 places at once. I don't know how he has another heart attack yet. I think he's about to find 11 before he Yeah! That'll find 11 before he finds Dart. He's probably used to Dustin's antics. Oh, I'm scared.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing? Why are you in here? I'm looking for Dart. You should go home.
Jeez.
God, he really hates her, doesn't he?
Dustin's our bard, Lucas is our ranger, and Elle's our mage.
Ah, he still includes her.
Who's Elle? Someone. She moved away, okay?
Oh, you're about to find out. She's very close.
So he's worried that she will replace her.
I could be your Zoomer. That's not even a real thing. It could be.
See, she does actually want to join their group.
Zoomer. Mind blowing.
Oh no, she's not gonna think that there's something going on, is she?
Stop. It's a simple question.
He's smiling! Why are you smiling all of a sudden, Mike?
I think she thinks she's been replaced, doesn't she?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Elle, that was a bit much, wasn't it?
You alright? Yeah, I think so. Magnet or something pulling on my board. I know that sounds crazy.
You created a moment between them there, 11.
This is a bathroom and a sink. It's really bring back memories.
Guys, I found him. Where? In the bathroom.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in there.
Oh, it's sending
Oh,
him.
he's gonna bring him back. No! Oh my god, it's really fast. God, I hope Will's
You know I won't
alright.
hurt you.
He does actually like Dustin.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Till he bites your face off.
Keep quiet.
Oh my god.
Where's Dart?
I don't know. I didn't run.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe don't run this time. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hate
George,
it.
are you seeing this? It looks horrible.
It looks like it's made out of like tornadoes or something. It doesn't
It
actually
looks
look
terrible.
physical.
I know! It looks horrible.
Ugh!
Easy peasy, right?
Not easy peasy, Bob. What's happening to him?
Unfortunately, this doesn't compare to Mr. Baldo.
Just like that.
It's Will dead again?
He's
Didn't
probably
like
just
that.
standing there, like, choking on nothing in the real world as well.
I'm scared because does that mean he's dying?
I don't know. I don't really know the logistics of it because he's kind of in both worlds. Like, he is still in the real world, so what if something happens to him in the Upside Down? Would that kill him in both worlds? It's
That's
a
what I'm
weird
thinking.
thing.
Because when Barb died, didn't the demon bring her to his world and then kill her? I don't know what order it was. Like, I'm
No,
thinking...
she got taken to the Upside Down, but Will is in both worlds. He's like got some sort of sight or something, they said, like true sight, where he can go into both worlds. He gets like transported, but he is still in the real world at the same time. It's really odd. This is why I don't watch sci-fi stuff. It messes with my brain too much.
It's like, it's not logical, so we've like got to take whatever we know on this show to explain things like this, and we don't know a lot, so we don't really know what to say. It's so funny because I thought Bob's advice would be good, but it only sort of stands with real life buddies in the real world and that are human, not demons in a totally different world, it turns out. And here's me thinking it might have worked, but no.
Yeah, the thing is for Bob is it was only a dream.
And it's so disgusting. Why are these demons so obsessed with going into people's throats? Like that monster he spat up was in his throat. This demon just put his tentacles in his throat or whatever the hell they were. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Do they feed off their organs?
And if Will's okay, Joyce is never gonna let him out of her sight. Like Will has been tapped forever now. He is forever part of both worlds. And I don't know if he's going to get his life back. But
hopefully he will open up to her now if she questions him about the figure because she's seen it.
Yeah, he needs to. And I'm glad he told his friends about it this episode. But it might be too late. Bad stuff has happened to him now, and I just hope he's okay because, yeah, he has been through too much.
And you don't seem like you're very pro-Dart.
No! Who would? Why are you pro-Dart?
I don't know, I cannot remember if anything happens with Dart, like, in the end. But I just remember loving him and Dustin as a duo.
I mean, okay, the friendship is quite adorable, but at the end of the day, it's a gross, slimy thing from that demon world. I don't like it.
But I do think it shouldn't just be killed because I think it could be tested on. But then again, they're probably... Well, I don't know who is the right person to test on it, so I wouldn't trust the lab for a second.
Yeah, give it to that lab. Like, what are they?
No, I wouldn't trust them to do it because they fuck everything up. Maybe he is the right person because he's the only one that he trusts. But yeah, I think they just got to monitor it and see what it turns into because then they could get more of an idea of like how these monsters become what they become because he's like literally seen it from birth.
Just don't think he should be like bringing it out into the public.
Yeah, maybe
because
just keep
it's
it in the
growing at a
tank.
vast pace. Yeah, or put it in a contained environment like a lab place. Maybe, well, not Hawkins' lab, a different lab, somewhere that can contain something like that, and they can monitor it. Like, instead of whipping it out of your pocket in a school.
Yeah.
Like, that is a recipe for disaster. Like, they lost it. It's growing too quickly and it's becoming too much for them to handle. So Hopper needs to get on the phone to some undercover lab people, set up some lab somewhere and do some, you know, some testing or whatever. I think the Hawkins lab should be shut down and burned, personally.
Well, this new guy in charge, he certainly doesn't seem legit either, but I wonder...
I'm questioning his credentials. Is he a real scientist? He seems like an absolute idiot.
I wonder what they're up to and why he is, like... Because we never saw him before when Papa was in charge, and like, how did he come into all this? Where did he come from? Why is he on the lab side? Like... It is a weird thing, and they're recording everyone's phone calls, or at least Nancy's. They're tapping into people's phone calls, keeping an eye on everyone. I do want to know what Nancy's plan is, or was, with Barb's mum, because we don't know what they got from the radio store, and I can't really think of what it would be.
And the fact that Nancy has called Bob's mum and her phone has been tapped, Hawkins' lab might freaking take Bob's mum and dad. Like, they're like, oh, she's been compromised now. Nancy involuntarily could have just caused them great danger. Because they've listened on the phone. They think Nancy's going to spill everything, for all they know.
It looks like, you know, Steve hasn't taken her back yet. And maybe if Nancy and Jonathan are working together, you know.
Yeah, I don't think Steve should be forgiving. What she said to him was quite nasty. And, you know, Steve isn't my favourite, but, you know, deserves for a bit more than that. So, yeah, I don't think them together is the best thing. Because Nancy clearly has doubts and doesn't love him when
and
he
if she doesn't love him back, I think it's sensible of him not to, you know, stay with her, because it's been a year. You would fall in love after a year 9 times out of 10. Like, if she's still having doubts about her feelings, then they're clearly not meant to be. And I hope he doesn't end up taking her back, because it's not because like he's salty or anything, but like because it would just be a waste of time for both of them.
A waste of time and feelings, and you're just going to get hurt in the end, both of them. So yeah, maybe not jump in a relationship with Jonathan immediately, but you know, see where it goes.
Yeah. And 11 seeing Mike and Max at the end there, that was terrible timing, but it's way too savage. I know 11 she doesn't have social skills, and she just takes it out on anyone that she comes across. Like, remember that guy in the store last season when she went to buy her ghost? She was like messing with him too. She just lets her anger unleash through her powers, and it's not Max's fault obviously, and there's nothing going on, but she doesn't know, so she just took it out on her because she thought, wow, you just replaced me like that.
I genuinely think that was the first time 11 has felt jealousy. Like, I don't think she's ever felt that emotion before, because she's never really needed to.
Yeah.
Maybe when she sees families like that family we saw in today's episode, she probably felt a twinge of sadness and jealousy that she doesn't have that. But she saw another girl like her laughing with Mike, and she wants to do that, you know, and she took her anger and jealousy out on Max. And I think they could be good friends if they get introduced to each other, you know.
And also 11 feels so different to the 11 that we saw last season. Like, she almost seems like she's going rogue, or she's gone dark, because before she had her friends obviously, and she would do anything for them, and she would have her dark moments, but it was because she was like brought out of it, and she would still get those sweet moments. She's had a few sweet moments with Hopper, but because she's pissed at him at the moment, it just seems like she's about to become a lone wolf who like won't take any prisoners. Like, when she saw that woman and her daughter, she was hardly, you know, a sweet little child in that moment. She was like school, and then she did that thing to the swing. It was very scary.
Yeah, I mean, 11 hasn't had a normal upbringing. I don't think she's ever had control of her emotions before, because she's never been in control of anything in her life. So I think she's learning at a rapid pace what it means to be human, really, because she's grown up in a lab and being tested on. Like, she's never had a normal upbringing, so I think she's sort of learning on her own feelings and stuff like this, sort of social cues and all of that. She's got to learn it all, and being in a shack with Hopper for God knows how long, it's gonna sort of stunt her development. So she's just got to try and do it on her own. I don't mean to be mean on Hopper, but he's not the perfect parental figure to bring 11 up. So I think it's sort of trial and error and just sort of figuring things out. But I'm hoping she'll have the support of her friends soon, because, you know, they're going to help her out, and they've done amazing things with 11. So I'm just hoping for a good reunion next episode.
Yeah, me too. Like, she's not really in an environment where she's being stimulated, and I love Hopper to pieces, but he's all over the gaff. He doesn't spend much time there at all. Like, he gets home at, well, past 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the time he always promises, but he can never make it home by 8. So he's not there for long at all. And so she's alone all day, and yeah.
Exactly. What time does he leave? Like, early morning? Like, he'll see her and eat breakfast with her, but she's can't be alone for about 10, 11 hours.
Yeah.
On your own, curtains shut.
Way more than that, I'd
Completely
imagine.
muted. Yeah, completely muted from the rest of the world. And she's survived that long. And I'd be curious too. Like, she's a kid. She wants to go out and do stuff. Like, she finally feels free from her past life. And
It is
wants
just
to
an
do
invitation
something,
for
so
trouble, though.
don't really
Like, I
blame
do
her.
get what he means, like, with keeping her there, because it's not safe for her to be out there, but it's also no life for her to be living that way. So, you know, breaking free was really the only... It was bound to happen at some point. It's been 300 days. She has to get outside. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 2 episode 3 of Stranger Things. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to Stranger Things, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for episode 4. Bye!